Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome back. For those of you who are watching this after the live stream, you're more than welcome to join the 5-minute topic messages reading that I provide for my new and current subscribers. And if you're interested in participating, please feel free to, number one, subscribe to the channel. Okay. Number two, make sure you turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts connected to this channel. So whenever I post new content or when I go live, you are the first one to know. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages. I really appreciate your thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. And of course, if you would like to donate and be generous, go right ahead. My Venmo link is down below. There is no obligation. However, if you would like to, feel free to do so. Okay. That being said, Ace, come here. Come here. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I do have a puppy. Here, come here, Ace. Ace, we're going live, honey. Okay? We're going live, honey. There we go. Ready? All right. Nice and easy, buddy. All right. My apologies, intuitive friends. Sorry about that. Okay. So intuitive friends, welcome. Thank you again. Listen carefully. If you already participated on June 29th, June 30th, and or this morning when I came on, or earlier today when I came on, then I won't add you to the list, okay? So my time here and this portion is going to be very limited. So if you want to get on, jump on, get yourselves situated with the numbers as I review important Ace, leave that alone. As I focus on letting you know the following. All right, intuitive friends. Give me 1 second here. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Testing 1, 2. You guys can hear me. Testing 1, 2. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome, my dear. Phoenix, I have you on the list on 6:30, but thank you so much for stopping by. Hasha Patel, hello. Welcome. Hasha Patel, if you would like a reading, you already put, I believe you are 1. Hello, Avi. Yes, you would be number 2. So Hasha Patel is 1. Eve is 2. Phoenix, thank you so much, my love, for always giving me a thumbs up. Okay, hun? Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to start the reading. So as you guys get your notifications, just be mindful of the person who is before you. There may be a few people before you, okay? That being said, I am focusing this live reading for my new and current subscribers. Please note that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. The only one question I'll be channeling for you today is a free 5-minute reading focusing on what your guides want you to know. Okay. Please note, if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, take a look down below in the description box, as well as in the chat. My credentials, my testimonials, Ace, my credentials, my testimonials, and my private reading information is also in the chat. Again, no obligation, but if you feel called to give an extra thanks for your messages that I channel for you today, please feel free to add something in the Venmo link, which is the donation link, okay? And I want to thank each and every one of you who have donated. We do have this new light system here. Hopefully you guys can tell the difference. It's a lot brighter. So thank you for your donations. That being said, please take note the legal disclaimers are as follows, okay? It says, legal disclaimer, readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical financial therapeutic legal advice or professional licensed medical financial therapeutic legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical financial therapeutic or legal advice. Please place yourselves on the list down below. I will call you in the order you've appeared on the chat with the number that is placed right after, okay? So your name, so the number you've placed by your name, okay? Please be mindful there are other people who have been here before. Maybe they've been here a couple minutes before you. So just be aware of where we are in the number. So that means you need to look through the chat, okay? Now, please note if you participated June 29th, June 30th, or July 1st, because I was here earlier today, then you will not be added on the list today, but feel free to share the live link with your friends so they can participate, okay? I want to say a special hello to Hesha Patel, to Phoenix, to Eve, and to Ed Garcia. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Ed, for your beautiful flowers. Greatly appreciated. Intuitive friends, we have made 1.1K subscribers to the channel as of today. Okay, so it's actually, YouTube is not going to show you like the entire number, but we're actually at, I want to say 105, 110, somewhere around there. So we have really good numbers. And of course, thanks to you, I greatly appreciate it. All right, let's start with Hesha Patel. Hesha Patel, my dear, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know you are here. Please know that when I am channeling the messages, I'm not going to be looking at my phone, okay? So if you do share something there, I'll read it after the after I channel the messages, okay? Because it just throws me off. It throws my channeling off when I'm like focusing on something else. I kind of like, it feels like it's like a, I don't want to say a loss of a connection, but it just throws me completely off. So I'll read your confirmation validations later, okay? So I don't want you to think that I'm dismissing them. All right, Hesha, let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. What information is coming through for you? Hesha, if you are a new subscriber, please let us know so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. All right, so Hesha, what do your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time? Oh, welcome, Hesha. Okay, so Hesha is a new subscriber. Intuitive friends, let's give Hesha a nice warm welcome. All right, Hesha, let's see what your guides want to share with you here today, okay? Okay, your guides have here power and intention and forgiveness and understanding, okay? There may be here some situations, circumstances, or events, maybe in the past or recent past, or maybe here something that may, you may be in the midst of this energy, okay? So forgiveness and understanding, it's coming across as there may be some repressed emotions or things that you may be holding on to, whether you may have felt it was unfair, whether you may have felt that it wasn't, that it hurt your feelings, that it created some sense of sadness, some point of repressing these emotions or feeling rejected, disillusioned, or disappointed in something or someone, okay? That forgiveness here is coming across as just paying attention to, if you really are holding on to something that has hurt your heart or your emotions, to be able to work on that and release that, okay? So the Ho'oponopo chant or the Ho'oponopo invocation or prayer is a great way to start energetically releasing anything that you may be repressing or holding on in regards to resentment, regret, okay, and feelings connected to something that may have either maybe still residing residually, okay, in your heart, or you may be harboring in your heart, okay? So this is talking about your guides are saying, listen, it's time to let go of that, okay? It doesn't mean that forgiveness, it doesn't mean that you have to call someone or text them if you don't feel that that is a safe environment for you. But you can do definitely the energetic healing, and disconnect yourself from that energy by forgiving the person, forgiving the situation, circumstance, or event, and releasing that. Okay. Your guides say you have the power. You have the power to create. You are a manifester. You are a creator. Anything that you place in your field of intention, okay, is something that you can create if it's in the highest good for you. And that's always something that you always need to add to your manifestations if that is what you are doing already. Okay. So anything that we ask or we manifest, we always end with, if should this be in my highest good? Okay. And that is something that you can add to that. I'm also feeling the emperor energy in tarot here. Now, of course, these are oracle decks, but the emperor is ruled by Aries here. So I do feel this sense of power, authority, strength, standing in your power, maybe showing a brave face in regards to something that may have hurt your emotions or hurt your feelings. It seems like there's this kind of exterior of, like stoic exterior to something here. Okay. It could be you just putting a brave face to the world, but behind closed doors, there is something here that has been kind of, residing or hanging on your. Sorry, I just needed to make sure my puppy was chomping on the right thing over there. That may be hanging on to your heart chakra. Okay. There's this sense of with time. Okay. It may not be now, it might not be tomorrow, or maybe you are already in this energy where you are starting to understand, you're starting to gain the wisdom. I'm also getting here because I'm getting the Hermit card in tarot here with this energy. So you are understanding the healing process. You may be understanding the growth that this situation, circumstance, or event may have impacted you. I'm getting here, you're growing wiser as you go through these life experiences. Okay. Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you, Hasha. Thank you, Eve, for welcoming Hesha, and for all of you who are watching, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Let's take a look here what's coming through for you, Hesha. What do your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time? Okay, you have here person holding the coin and protection. You also have here spirit guides. So again, your spirit guides here are, there could be some truth that was revealed in whatever this may have been, okay, or may be. Okay, first and foremost, remember that I said at the top of your reading that I'm feeling here this power and intention. I know that's the name of the card, but again, I'm feeling this sense of rock solid type of energy. You showing to the world, showing a brave face, or showing that you are still stable and grounded in whatever this experience may be. Okay. Now, this could be the case, or you could be showing that energy. Either way, person holding the coin, there's a valuable either reason why certain things turned out in a certain way. This could also be talking about here the sense of gaining, I'm hearing like the time that you're investing in your healing, the time that you're investing into your growth, the time that you are reflecting on the wisdom that you've learned from whatever situation, circumstance, or event that you may have experienced in the past or recent past. Hey, KXZ, feel free to be number 3. Just write number 3 next to your name, okay? Is it's worth it. It's worth the investment in placing energy and value to yourself first. Okay. Yes, KXZ, you are more than welcome to get a free reading. I'm focusing on the guides, what your guides want you to know. Just put the number 3 next to your name. Okay. All right. So it's worth it. Okay. If you've been saying to yourself, I don't see something moving, I don't see things opening up for me. Was it worth the headache, the stress, and whatever? This is saying, yes, it's been worth it. Okay. It is bringing some type of blessing into your energy, releasing. Okay. KXZ. I'm doing general readings, but that's fine. You can leave that question there, but I'm only doing readings focusing on what your guides want you to know. Okay. So please read the chat. All right. So Hesha, there's also something about an opportunity coming in your direction. Okay. KXZ, if you could give me 5 more minutes, I'll explain the following to you. Okay. I'm just in the middle of a reading for another subscriber. Okay. Um, what I'm getting here with holding the coin is there could be a really nice opportunity that may be coming in your direction. Maybe it came already. There's something here about prosperity and abundance, an opportunity either being tangible or the rewards of their compensation of that opportunity. Either you're getting it, feeling it, or experience it. So it could be something tangible. It could be work related. It could be love related. It could be in any area of your life. It's as if something was meant to happen in that way so that you can open or pivot in a new direction where it would be more beneficial for you. Okay. So if you haven't seen this energy yet, or you haven't felt this energy yet, your guides are saying, listen, no worries. It's going to come with time. Remember, Pentacles energy is a slow moving energy. It's not fast. It's about growth. So this could be talking about you focusing and putting the intention on something that you are manifesting, and will need time or divine timing in order to see it in your energy field. Now, we have here protection right under forgiveness and understanding. And as I said at the top of the reading, there may be this time that you may have been here, maybe clearing. Now, this person is holding the earth in their stomach region. This is supposed to symbolically show pregnancy, or the Empress in tarot. The Empress in tarot is connected to Venus. This situation about forgiving and understanding may be very much connected to either an earth sign or an air sign. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. So earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, but it could be, or it could be connected to a season connected to those zodiac signs. What I'm also getting here is that Venus is very much connected to self-care and self-love. So there may be here a reminder for you, Hasha, that through the forgiveness, and remember, energetically releasing or energetic forgiveness is you on your end taking the time to forgive and let go and release something that has been either you've been harboring in your heart or has been repressing your emotions. There's this energy here of the Empress. Now, again, this is not a tarot deck, but I am getting that energy where this is talking about you focusing on yourself, your self-care, and your, pouring back into yourself. This is an epiphany, a cycle that you are now entering. Protection is talking about the following. If you feel this situation, circumstance, or event that you may be repressing or holding on in your heart chakra, this could be very connected to something that you may have felt either was unfair. Maybe there was a sense of rejection. Maybe there was something about someone thinking or feeling something was greener on the other side. You know, how sometimes people have that energy where they think that things are better somewhere else. This could also be something very much connected to family, okay? Because I'm seeing a tree. A tree is a symbolism for me here that my guides use to show me family lineage or family connections, okay? So it could also be very much connected to that. But whatever this may be, remember that rejection is divine protection. So there may be a reason why something didn't turn out the way that you may have wanted to or wished that, or you were yearning or desiring. Your guides are saying here they are protecting you, okay, from beyond the veil. So you're not alone in whatever this situation may be. They do see and they do sense that is something that has, in a way, whether consciously or unconsciously, been in your energy field, but it's now time for you to release. Another great thing to do here, as I mentioned with a lot of my readings here, because there tends to at times be a common theme, is to use the heart chakra hertz frequency. The heart chakra hertz solfeggio frequency that focuses on unblocking the heart chakra and releasing, mending, fixing, strengthening the heart chakra. And that's something that you can do by, popping in your ear pods in your head, or in your ears, I should say, or putting on your headset and just laying down, putting your heart on your hands on your chest, and allowing yourself to really experience that heart chakra frequency solfeggio notes. Okay, you do have here the moon. Again, there may be some sort of anxiety, worries, or concerns connected to whatever this theme is talking to you about. Okay, your guides are saying that there may be some type of dreams that you may be getting some type of premonition, or there may be some things that you are in a way working through your dream state. Okay, they do talk about here your intuition and your ability to connect with your guides, with the ethereal. Okay, so it's not just in your mind, and it's not just like, can I really? Yes, you can, as long as you put the intention behind the connection that you want to have with your guides. Okay, that's number one. Number two, the moon card came right under the spirit guide, and this is talking about the full moon that's coming in the month of July. It's a great idea for you to use this full moon to be able to set or reset the intention, manifestations, daily affirmations, or whatever it is that you see or that you would like to pull into your energy. Okay, so this is talking about you using that full moon energy in order to have more of that amplification of the full moon, which amplifies the intuition, okay, or the yin energy. That being said, let's take a look here at what advice you have coming in for you. And up next, we have Eve. Eve is up next. Let's see what's coming through for you. So this energetic forgiveness is needed for you to release something in order for you to gain either more stability or be able to really open up and gain what you reap what you sow. So as you're reaping forgiveness, you're releasing this energy from your energy fields, and it's allowing you to be more centered and more stable in the things that you want to manifest, because then you're no longer hanging on to the past. You're no longer hanging on to this energy that's filling a cup that could be filled with more opportunities or more positivity. Okay, that being said, let's take a look at what else is coming through. Advice for you. Interesting. This stood behind. We'll take a look at it in a minute. Let's take a look here. This has flexibility. You may be using a coping mechanism here, Hesha, where you are and I'm putting my hand here because I'm getting a message here before I read what's on the card. But you may be kind of busy. It may be a coping mechanism, like intentionally making sure that you are doing a lot of things to help you cope with this situation, circumstance, or event, or energy here having to do with this forgiveness or understanding. So that could be here a coping mechanism here, okay, that you may be doing, okay, maybe consciously or unconsciously. What you have here is flexibility. It says, like an octopus swimming in the deep sea, your flexibility is your best weapon against pressure. Adapting to change isn't about surrender, it's about smartly realigning yourself. True strength lies in consistent adaptation. Okay, so you being able to shift and move and be able to, have that flexibility within yourself, and being able to, again, having the flexibility to energetically forgive, understand, and again, like I said, powerful intentions here. So you're able to ground the things that you need to see or that you are calling into your energy field. And look at that grounding. There we go. Validation confirmation. This is the second time I'm getting earth energy here. I don't know if this is connected to an earth sign or whatever may have happened here, may have happened. Hello, Lulu Star. Yes, you may. You're on the list right now, my dear. Just give me a second. Let me finish up the reading, okay? So there's something here coming. I'm getting something here, Hesha, about needing to, maybe it's like the way that you need to connect. Okay. The way that you need to connect with your spirit guides here. You need to set time intentionally, whether it's 5 minutes in the day or 5 minutes at night. It doesn't have to be 5 minutes. It could be 1 minute, 2 minutes. But the point is to ground yourself, because there's this energy of when you are quieting your mind, you're going to be able to connect deeper or more. It's gonna, this is how I'm seeing it. Okay. So let's make believe there's a street. Okay. There's a street here, and there's just a lot of cars in the street, and they're just going back and forth, right? Your guides, this is again symbolic. Your guides or someone is calling you from this side, and you are across the street. Because there's a lot of cars here and a lot of busyness, you're not going to be able to hear if somebody whispers your name from across the street. Why? Because there's a lot of busyness happening between the person that is trying to connect with you and you trying to connect with that person. Now, it doesn't have to be a person, but I'm just giving you that example. But as you ground your energy and create the discipline or the routine, and if this is something that you already do, then this is fantastic. This is talking about still connecting and still doing this. But the moment that you start grounding your energy and really aligning yourself to this stillness and this silence, it kind of in a way lessens that noise of that symbolic traffic that I'm seeing. And so if someone whispers your name from across the street, because there isn't that busyness in between the both of you, you're more able to hear, to connect, and to to experience whatever message is coming through. So that's the best way that I could explain this energy here. And this grounding may be giving you that opportunity, that you're giving your guides and yourself that opportunity to connect with them in that way. Okay. Now, for some people, it's easier in the morning because they have just gotten up from a good night's rest. Some people, it's easier for them at nighttime because they kind of like went through their day and they're kind of like decompressing. And that's just a form of decompression. But however this may resonate for you, that's something that you can do here in order to connect more, not only with your guides, but also connect more with your higher self. Okay. Grounding says you are being called to solidify your foundation. The fluctuations in your mind have unsettled you. Okay, so it says the fluctuations of your mind have unsettled you. Again, you could be very busy. Remember that I just talked about that with the octopus. You could be keeping yourself so busy as means for you to just like not deal, or just keeping yourself occupied here as a defense mechanism. It says the fluctuations of your mind have unsettled you, but the earth will provide lasting support. Connect your body to the ground. Remember that I just said you don't have to be on the ground, but it would be a great idea to do so, because the root chakra, connecting with that ground, is a great opportunity for you to connect with not only your root chakra, but also connect with the energy of the earth. Okay, even if it's on the floor of your apartment or your home. Okay, if you're able to do, like, if you have, like, you go on a picnic or you go out to the yard or wherever you may live, if there is that little piece of land that you could just lay a towel and just sit down and ground yourself for about 5 minutes, that's a great opportunity. That really does help your energetic frequency. So connect your body to the ground and feel the silence. Remember that I was talking about the silence between you and your higher self or your guides, that kind of traffic in the middle. There you go. The silent strength flowing into you, helping you find your own solid base. Okay, there you go, Hesha. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, subscribe. Continue subscribe to the channel, as I do have lots of content on my playlist. So take a look at that content when you have an opportunity. And please share with 3 of your very close and dearest friends my YouTube channel link, so that they can also experience and benefit from these channeled messages. Thank you so much, Hesha, and I'll see you soon. All right, intuitive friends, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know some of you were jumping in when I was in the middle of a reading, but as you know, when I am channeling, I don't like to stop what I'm doing, because I am in the mode of channeling. And we also want to give respect to the person that I am channeling for, as well as their guides. Okay. That being said, let's take a look at the list right now. Okay. And I'm going to be writing the list here as well. So like that, we are not only transparent in how we're calling everyone, but also so you know where you land in the order that you have appeared in the chat. Okay. That being said, we just finished with Hesha's reading. Thank you so much, Hesha, for stopping by. Number 2, we have Eve. Okay. Number 3. Now I know that Ed popped in, but actually, and many of you may not know, but Ed was here on, I have my little list here. Ed was actually on the 29th. See, we have Ed here. So so he just stopped by to say hello. So he always likes to say hello. So thank you so much, Ed, for your beautiful flowers there. So Ed would not be number 3, but who is number 3 is KXZAAY. Okay, so you are number 3. The 4th person on the list is that we have Lul Stars, music and tarot. Okay, music and tarot. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let us know if you are new to the channel, so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. Okay, after Lou Stars, music and tarot, we have, okay, actually that's the last person on the list. So there we go. So we are done with Hesha. After Hesha, we have Eve, which I'm about to do right now. Then we have KXZAAY, you're number 3. Lul Stars, music and tarot. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to our Let's a Tarot community, and you are number 4. Deebles. Hello, Deebles. Welcome. Let us know if you are new to the channel as well, my love, so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. So Deebles is number 5. Okay, let us jump into the reading. Okay, these are 5-minute readings. Of course, if you like something more extensive, you're more than welcome to reach out to me either in the links down below or in the chat. As well as you can reach out to me on, oh, new subscriber, welcome. You could also reach out to me at Lexa Tarot. So Lexa Tarot at gmail.com. Okay, so you can do that as well. All right, whichever is easier for you. All right, let's take a look here at Eve. Eve, if you are here, my love, please give me a thumbs up. All right. Thank you, Eve, for welcoming everyone that is new to the channel. I hope those of you who are new are enjoying. Okay. All right, Eve, let's see what's coming through for you. What do your guides want you to know? You know, I don't know why I'm being called to do this like very separately like this, but okay. You know, I don't question. I just go with what I'm getting here. But let's see, Eve, what's coming through for you. What is it that your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time? Okay, let's see. You have here holy love and take a step back. Okay, beautiful energy. Holy love is coming through as unconditional love. Okay, there could be, this could be also, it's like your guides kind of coming through for you and saying, listen, we are here for you. We are blessing you, we are surrounding you, we are um even if you don't see us, we are here. Okay, I do feel all this beautiful radiation, this like some it could be your guides, it could be the ethereal, it could be the universe, this sense of unconditional love being poured to your auric shield or your auric field. Okay, so holy love is that unconditional love. It's that nurturing and compassion. This could also be talking about the nurturing and compassion that you need to pour into you because, and this is how this is coming across, there could be here a situation, circumstance, or event that you may be unconditionally pouring into. Now, of course, being a generous person, a helping person, a supportive person is great. But here's the thing, your guides are saying that you may be over pouring into a situation, circumstance, event, or a person that may not be either appreciating all the hard work and focus that you are pouring into them. This could be something here about you so much pouring into someone or something else that you are in a way draining your energy. Not so much because it's like draining, but because you are in a way putting everyone or everything above yourself, and then this leaves you in a state where then you are kind of like having an empty cup, so to speak. Okay, so although there is a lot of unconditional love and focus that you may be pouring into something, make sure that number one, there's moderation, and number two, you may need to take a step back in order to see what are these people or persons motives and intentions as well, because sometimes, and I can attest to this, and I know many of you that are watching may feel this as well, that givers attract takers. Okay, so that is what I'm getting here. Now, here's another uh, message that's coming through, and this has to do with the love sector. Now, it's not about so much the love sector, but remember, love, usually when we want to show some love, we do a heart. Okay, so this is also coming in as something here in regards to your heart. There could be some emotions that you are either focusing on, that you may be feeling or experiencing. And if it is a sense of sadness, or if it's a sense of feeling drained, or if it's a sense of confusion, or something just isn't really sitting well in your heart, this is asking you here, your guides are saying, listen, take a step back from thinking too much about the situation, from giving this situation, circumstance, or event or emotion so much energy, because remember, what you think about, you bring about. Okay, so they may be saying, listen, you need to take a step back from this energy that may be in a way kind of just sitting there on your heart. Now, this could be related to love. It doesn't have to be, but it could. But remember, love is something that could be romantic or non-romantic. It could be with friends, family, or loved ones. It could also be about yourself, self-love, and self-care. So if you have been feeling a little bit overwhelmed by some energy that you are just kind of holding, or feeling a little bit being weighted in your heart chakra, and if you see here, it says take a step back, and where do we see all this swirl and energy? In this person's heart chakra. Where do we see the rose here? In the heart chakra. So there could be something there that is stagnant, something that you may need to clear, or something that you just may just kind of need to be aware of, and kind of say to yourself, well, why am I feeling this way? Or why am I experiencing this type of nostalgia, melancholic energy? Okay, what's going on here? What may have triggered that? And for you to really take a look at that and then heal that through you. What I'm also getting here with this take a step back is for you to try to take, and by the way, they do have this on YouTube, because I use it myself when I'm on the go and I don't have time to do a 30-minute type of energy center type of deal. Is that they do have the 7-minute the 7-minute 7 chakra alignment, and that's something that you can do, because whatever is or that you may be experiencing here in your heart may be kind of like in a way disaligning or causing an unaligned feeling with the rest of your chakra system here. Okay, so I think it would be very beneficial for you to do that. I'm also seeing a lot of rainbows here. Okay, and as you know, the 7 chakras. Hello, sir. Let's not go over there. Come. I'm talking to my puppy here. So this is talking about aligning your energetic chakra body system. Okay, so that's all you need to write on YouTube, and then it'll come up for you. All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through. Ooh, look at that. What came through? I was talking about chakras, and what do you have there? The first chakra. First chakra is the root chakra. It is the color red. I don't know if you could see that there, but it's the color red. Very interesting. The rose is here, giving off that color scheme as that root chakra. Okay, so your root chakra, you may feel, like I said, what did I say a little while ago before I jumped into this deck? What did I say? Something here in your heart, your heart chakra could be disaligning everything, going all the way down. And what is the first chakra, energy body center? The root chakra. So there you go. Okay, so again, validation, confirmation in regards to that. Let's take a look here at the advice for you. Okay, Eve. Let's take a look what's coming through for you. What do your guides want to tell you here? What do they want? What the advice they want to share with you? After Eve, I have KXZAAY. So if you are here, KXZAAY, stand clear because you are next in this reading. Okay. Actually, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to close the reading for today, but everyone that's on the list, you are definitely getting a reading. Okay. Sorry, I had to write this down before I get bombarded with more readings because we have 5 people on the list, so that's good for now. All right, so what do you have here? Appreciation. Sometimes when we are consumed by grief or consumed by having these type of nostalgic, melancholic feelings or emotions that may overpower or may cause a sense here of an unalignment in our energy field, we tend to not look at the things that we should be grateful for. So appreciation says every day has moments to be grateful for, no matter how small. So connect with that. When you are connecting, Ace, over here. When you are connecting your heart with the sense of appreciation, you're going to be able to kind of like think less or give less energy to that nostalgic, melancholic emotion and more in the high vibrational emotion, because gratitude is at a higher vibration than nostalgic or melancholic energy. Okay, so that is kind of like moving up in the scale of vibrational energy. So it says every day has moments to be grateful for, no matter how small. Take a moment to notice the support around you, even if it's something very tiny. Take a look at your highlights of the day at the end of the day and the progress you've made, where you were before and where you are now. There's baby steps that you've taken. There's leaps and bounds that you have taken. Congratulate yourself and be appreciative of those small steps. These are the forces driving you forward. Okay, so appreciation and focusing on that appreciation is very important here for you in order to, again, realign your energetic frequency. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget here, Eve, to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I hope these messages have resonated for you. And feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope this has been helpful here. Let me see what you wrote here. You're all, I'm here, Alexa. Hi. Yes, I'm feeling anguish lately. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, because that's what I was feeling here, especially with this holy love at the top of the reading, and then taking a step back. So as you create a routine of appreciation, it's going to allow you to step back from those feelings of anguish. Okay. Thank you so much, Eve. Up next, We have KXZAAY. So if you are here, please let me know so that we can start your reading. Let me write now, KXZAAY, followed by Lul Stars, and followed by Dibbles. Okay. All right. So if KXZAAY, if you are here, please let me know so we can start your reading. Okay. Hello, KXZAAY. If you are here, let me know. Hey, Ed, how are you? All's going great. Thank you so much. We're doing excellent here in New York. Hopefully, you are doing well and your family's doing well as well. KXZAAY, if you're here, please step up. Lul Stars, are you here? If you are here, let me know so we can start your reading. Lul Stars. Sometimes it's my connection, so I always got to kind of double check here. All right. Lul Stars, if you are here, please come on down. Deebles, if you are here. So any of the three people that I have on the list, if you are here, let me know so that I can start your readings. Please know, intuitive friends, if you are not present when I call your name, I'm just going to go to the next person. All right. Hello, Deebles. How are you? Welcome, my dear. Let's take a look here at what's coming through for you, okay? Today. Okay, Deebles, this is for you. So let me change this down. Let me just write now, Deebles. All right, there we go, Deebles. Let's take a look at what's coming through for you. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for joining and for subscribing to the channel today. Let's see what your guides want to share with you, what you need to know, not what you want to know, but what you need to know right now at this moment in time, okay? Let's take a look here at what you need to know right now at this moment in time. What do your guides want to share with you? All right, let's see what's coming through for Deebles. And you have here inner child healing, okay? You have inner child healing and harmony and resolution. Okay, Deebles, so this is coming through. This could be any of the following that you could be experiencing right now. Your guides, there may be something here connected to either family, maybe the past, recent past. This could be connected to your childhood as well. This could be connected if you have children or anything connected to children. That could be connected to this as well. This could be connected here, like I said, to either child wound healing, or this could be with a sibling, with someone in your family, okay? So this could be talking about something that you may either be experiencing right now at this moment in time, or something that you may be hanging on to energetically in your heart, okay? Something that just didn't sit well, and it may be connected. It's because of either an experience from the past or recent past, or a person from the past or recent past, okay? So this is how this is coming through for you here. Now, this inner child healing, whether it be your own or whether this be connected to something having to do with child and children, is reminding you here that these wounds, even if they may have been from the past or recent past, do need to clear, because what happens is that they tend to clutter not only our heart chakra, but they ends up kind of in a way slowing down or causing some sense of stagnation of things that you need to grow and move towards, right? So that may be the reason here why you have harmony and resolution. There is this sense here of you needing to self in your own self, resolve this situation, circumstance, or event in your past or recent past, whether this is connected to an environment, whether this is connected to family, to friends, to loved ones, to a significant other, to children, however this may be. Because it's going to kind of be like this 10 of Wands energy that I'm seeing here clairvoyantly. As you forgive, you heal, and you resolve this with yourself first. That's the first step. It's you are the first person that needs to be at the list here. So as you resolve this within yourself first, you are in a way lifting the burdens from the situation, circumstance, or event or experience that you may be either thinking about. It may be residually, there, in existence in your auric field. Okay. So as you focus on this energy of resolution, forgiving, letting go, mending, fixing, repairing. Again, it doesn't have to involve you to connect with either a person or the experience again if it's not safe for you to do so. Okay. So if it's not safe for you to ask for an apology or whatever this is, then okay, let that be. But this is talking about you thinking about how to resolve this within yourself so that there could be this sense of harmony and connection, the sense of inner peace within yourself. Okay. So, resentment, feelings of resentment, regret, feeling jaded, feeling like something was unfair, or, type of like either a victim or martyr mindset could be more it could be more of a challenge and an obstacle than if you take a look at what this may be and just start clearing it from your auric field and start clearing it from your energy. Okay. So this is talking about the sense of harmony within yourself, the sense of inner peace, that if you do feel that already, fantastic. If you have healed from this is wonderful. Then your guides are saying, hey, thumbs up for you for really working on this and turning over a new leaf, because there's a sense here of being uplifted, you lifting all those wands, like I was seeing clairvoyantly, such as the 10 of Wands energy, something that may be heavy or burdening you, maybe not physically, maybe not mentally, maybe not emotionally, but I'm getting here perhaps maybe energetically. Okay. So that is what's coming through for you. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Okay, Devos. There could be something weighing on your mind as well. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Oh, look at that. Contract just popped out of the deck. Now, contract could have one of the following. This could be connected to either, it doesn't have to be, but it could be. This could be connected to some type of either a legal situation. Okay. It could also be a contractual situation, such as a marriage, a divorce. Okay. This could be some type of separation. This could be maybe something having to do with child custody, legal, something legal here. It could be maybe something legal happening here or may have happened in your past or recent past. Not, it could be with you, but it could be something about a member of the family, or something that may have happened when you were younger and there was perhaps here a legal matter, some type of experience here that has weighed on your shoulders, in your heart, in your mind, or in your energy field. This could also be talking about things that you may have felt were unfair or have been unfair for you, that you may have experienced, something that may trigger this sense of feeling like something isn't fair or someone isn't being objective. There may have been here, again, this sense of like, I'm getting here rejection is part of protection. So maybe there was something here you felt that wasn't done in a just way or in a fair manner, that may be in a way holding on or really weighing on you. Okay. This could be as simple as, maybe a lease, maybe a contract, maybe something having to do with paperwork, maybe something having to do with divorce papers. I don't know. But there's something here also having to do with documents, or may pertain to something having to do with documents or something of a legal contract or a commitment. Okay, so it doesn't have to be something with the legal field, but it could be very much connected here to some binding promise, whether it was an oral agreement, whether it was a contractual emotional agreement. Okay, so that could be coming up here for you. This is talking about resolving anything that may be very much connected to that energy. And also, here, what's coming through is taking into account that whatever the justice system or whatever here in the 3D realm is not taken care of, there is a thing called divine justice. So divine justice will prevail even if you may not see it with your eyes. Okay, so you need to believe that if something has been unfair, if something hasn't gone in your favor due to someone else's manipulative conduct, okay, or swaying something in their direction, just know that the divine is watching. Okay, all right. Things will resolve in divine justice. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for you. You have the Empress, and the Empress is ruled by Venus. This could be something connected to your heart. This could be something connected to love. It could be romantic love or non-romantic love. At the end of the day, because you have this inner child healing here, Debos, this is talking about you nurturing yourself, you pouring into your own cup. Again, as you are working on yourself or pouring into your own cup and allowing divine justice to play out in whatever this may be connected to, you are in a way letting go of the mental, emotional, physical, energetic burdens that this here may be causing within you, within your mind, within your heart, within your soul, with your energy system. Okay, so there is a sense of resolution here by you taking care of yourself, putting yourself at the top of the list. Okay, pouring into yourself, nurturing yourself, giving yourself the grace to be able to deal or to move past these experiences or situations, circumstances, or events. Okay, the Empress is also about things being fair as well. Okay, the two astrological signs that the Empress energy focuses on is or that rule the rules. Okay, Venus rules Taurus and it also rules Libra. This may be connected to an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, but it could. Or it could be connected to a season when all this may have occurred, okay? Or you may have experienced that. Also know that the Empress energy is about growth. So there's this sense of, as you release and resolve these energies, okay, as you allow divine justice and divine timing to take place, there is this energy here of you growing from this experience or growing from this situation, circumstance, or event. You are in a stage right now, Debos, that you are in a productive stage. You're in a stage where the seed is growing. You may not be able to see the seed growing, and that seed could be you, but eventually, because this is a slow moving energy, eventually you'll start seeing the growth and the expansion, the prosperity and the abundance in your life. Okay, last but not least, Debos, let's see what else is coming through for you. All right, and we have here refocus. Refocus is saying when the target becomes blurry. In other words, when things become a little bit overwhelming, that you are in a way losing balance, losing your equilibrium, losing your sense of inner stability and inner harmony, this is saying that the universe reminds you to refocus and reconnect with your original intention. Okay, so get back to that center, and that center being your self-care, your self-love, nurturing, pouring, and being compassionate with yourself. Okay, putting yourself at the top of the list. This says you are called to clear away distractions. Exactly what I was talking about here, and the energy I was feeling here with this card, harmony and resolution, where I was seeing clairvoyantly the 10 of Wands energy being lifted. 10 of Wands is the lifting and the letting go of burdens and responsibilities here that may be weighing you down. Okay. So it says you are called to clear away distractions and concentrate on what truly matters. With clear focus, the path ahead will also become clear. I mean, talk about validation, confirmation, very much aligned to the energy that I was feeling from the top of the reading. I hope these messages, Deeples, have made sense to you. I hope they've resonated. I hope they have given you some type of insight. Don't forget to still continue to be subscribed to the channel. There's lots here in regards to the playlist. I hope this has mentioned something that it makes sense to you, because I always say I'm only the messenger. So thank you so much. And remember, pour into you. Pouring into yourself, self-love and self-care is not being selfish. It is, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Okay, my dear? So you cannot pour from an empty cup. So there we go. I hope these messages have been insightful. I'll take a look very quickly at what you may have written, if you did write something, and if not, no worries. But thank you so much. Deebles, the only thing I ask of you at this moment in time is if you could please share with 3 of your closest friends this YouTube channel. Let them know about your experience in your reading. And also take a look at the playlist as well, as I do have lots of content there. Thank you so much, Deebles. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and keep subscribed to the channel. That being said, if KXZAAY is here, please let me know. If Lulu, Stars, Music, and Tarot, if you are here, please let me know. Please note that the sessions are closed for today. However, I still am waiting for 2 people that are on my list already. I will be leaving shortly, so if you guys are not here, I'll catch you guys next time. Let's take a look at what you wrote here, because I see that you wrote something here. Let's see if there's some validation confirmation on the messages that came through here for you today. And you have here, it's all you mentioned. Oh, okay. Wow. Validation confirmation on all the messages here. Beautiful. It says justice is here. It sure is. Yep. Divine justice. This is, people want to force themselves in my life story. They should leave me alone. Family got me locked up. Thanks. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. I truly appreciate it. Self first. Yes. Very good. Very, very good. Hello, Healing Journey. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. KXZAAY. Thank you so much. You're finally back. I'm going to start with your reading. Healing Journey. Thank you so much for your beautiful message of hello. And Deebles, thank you so much for sharing your validation confirmation. I'm happy to see that this has made sense for you. I mean, talk about validation confirmation. That Justice card came out for you, like, boom, right there. Okay, so there you go. So I hope that you continue to be subscribed to the channel, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, up next we have KXZAAY. Welcome back, and I'll be doing your reading now. I know you've been trying to catch me since earlier today, and finally we are able to do this reading for you. Okay. And if Lol Stars is here, please let me know, because you are up next. And then we are done for this evening. For those of you who have missed the opportunity now, no worries. You're more than welcome. I'm doing an overall reading, maybe, and listen, I'm just going to say this, KXZAAY. Sometimes something may come up that may be connected to what you may be experiencing, okay? So the asking of questions, that's more of a private reading, and that's something that I can do if you are interested. But in the meantime, I will do the just what your guides want you to know. And it may be very much connected to what you want to ask, or maybe there's something here that you need to know that you haven't been, aware of, or maybe forgot or something. Okay. So KXZAAY, this is for you. Let's see what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time, and hopefully it'll be very much connected to the question that you may have in mind. Okay, so let's take a look. What is Kadzie Zay? Kadzie? What do your guides want you to know, Kadzie? Let's see what's coming through here for you. What do you need to know? Okay, let's see. Okay, you have spiritual growth and you have angelic protection. Two cards, very, very strong coming. Oh, your name is Queen. Okay, thank you, Queen. So, Queen, this is what we have here for you. Okay, number one, I don't know if this is connected to your question, but we're going to give you as much as your guides want to share with me to share with you. You have spiritual growth. You may be going through right now through a transition, a situation, circumstance, or event, or an experience where it may be a little bit challenging for you. Okay, you may be kind of questioning certain things, may be confused about certain things, maybe kind of trying to see how these things connect the dot. Maybe it's something that you feel has been unfair or is unfair. Whatever this may be, there is this sense about learning a lesson, and this lesson is coming through as spiritual growth. There's something about either your faith is being tested, your endurance is being tested, your focus being tested, and spiritual growth here as your guides are coming through is as if whatever it is that you may be going through is serving a purpose, even if it may not feel that way. And sometimes, growth has those growing pains attached with it. And so there may be here some growing pains that you may be experiencing right now, whether this is within yourself or whether this be in connection to something or someone. Now, you do have here angel of protection. There may be people wanting or, hoping that you have some type of downfall. Okay, maybe there are people cheering behind the scenes, happy that things may not be going in your direction or that you may be experiencing a challenging moment. But this is telling you and reminding you here, KZ, that you are divinely protected. Okay, that's number one. So, whatever people are saying, thinking, wishing, hoping, and desiring is not going to fall at your feet because you have a very strong angelic protection, or you have a lot of protection in regards to the divine. Okay, so this is how this is coming through. Another thing that I want to mention for you, and this is something that you may or may not want to, to do, but again, I'm just sharing what's coming through, is making sure that you have, and by the way, it's so funny, I took my bracelet off a little while ago, but to make sure you have black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is a crystal. Doesn't look like anything much now, does it? But it is very powerful. It helps repel. Okay, so it's like a repellent here of negative vibrational energy. Okay, so this right here is saying, this is not this is saying, but I'm saying they're saying that this crystal right here can help you in a way repel whatever it is that people may be wishing, hoping, and desiring in regards to your downfall, or in regards to hoping something doesn't move in the direction that you would like. So their desires are not going to come true. You know why? Because you're not going to be focusing on other people. You're not going to be focusing on a victim or martyr mindset. What you are going to be focusing on is connecting with your intuition, because there's something here about your intuition, meaning your guides working with your intuition about what this may be. So there's something about you getting divine messages or getting validation confirmations in some way, shape, or form. It could be your intuition. And if your intuition has been saying, I think that someone is against me, this is saying, yes, that may be the case, okay, because angelic protection is here. But it's also reminding you here that they have no power over the force field, a positive energy that you have around you. Okay, so don't allow what people may be saying, doing, or conspiring in the background, because your energy here, especially with your heart, especially with your head, your crown chakra here, you need to be focused on your divinity, on your ability to align yourself to the energy of growth, of expansion, of saying, you know what, this may be going on. I may be going through some type of growing pains, but you know what? I'm going to see the light at the end of the tunnel here. I'm going to be able to push myself through the next stage. This is only a test, okay? So that is how this is coming through. So let's see what else is coming through for you. I'm being told here that you may have very strong intuitive abilities here. Could be even your third eye chakra. You may be able to see signs, symbols, synchronicities, maybe dreams, premonition. Maybe you are an empath, okay? But it's reminding you here to stay focused to your intention. And instead of focusing on what other people may or may where they may or may not be saying or doing, your focus is not going to be on them. Your focus is going to be on yourself. But I am getting here from your guides that you have very sharp clairvoyant abilities. Okay, your third eye chakra is coming through here. Okay, very strongly. So either this has always been the case for you, or you may be developing that. So again, that could be. Now, when I say third eye chakra, it could come in different ways. For example, I'm a clairvoyant. However, I tell my guides I don't want to see with my physical eyes in the 3D realm. But, so I tell them, you got to talk to me in a different way. And so I see the messages in my mind's eye. But you very well could be the type of person who really sees something in the 3D realm. Like you could be seeing like literally, people who've crossed over. You see the sign, symbol, synchronicities. There's a sense of awareness here of that. All right. Let's take a look. Now, what's interesting here, I do want to mention, and I know it's a little longer than 5 minutes, but what I do want to mention here is this angelic protection. Now, I'm getting here third eye chakra, and I'm talking a lot about that, but I'm being called to tell you this. You may be able to hear them also. Now, I want you to see something here. I'm not just saying that to say that. I don't know if you could see, but there's a lot of like little electric cords here. And those cords are literally right around this person's ears. I don't know if you can see that. They're right around their ears. So I don't know if you have developed or you have a very strong sense here of clairaudience, meaning you're able to hear your thoughts as messages, or you may hear a word, or you may hear a phrase, you may hear music or something connected to a message. So I'm getting, you see, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if the camera could pick it up, but there's very, 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 very fine little energetic squiggly lines here. And they're both on each side of this person's ears or angel's ears. So again, that may be here some type of validation confirmation. Okay. Let's see here what's coming through. Okay, for those of you who are joining, welcome. I have closed the readings for today, but what you can do is remain subscribed to the channel and make sure you turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts connected to this channel. So the next time I come on, you are alerted, and you're only going to be alerted if you are subscribed to the channel. But in the meantime, feel free to take a look at the playlist. There's lots there for you to take a look at between now and the next time I do a live reading. Okay. Look at that again. Look at this. KXZAAY, third chakra again, which is the third eye chakra, which is the sixth chakra. Okay. You may be very sensitive, meaning intuitive sensitive to channeling messages like claircognizant, clairvoyant, and clairaudient, which is being able to hear. So there could be here this combination. That could be the reason why in all three cards you have this illumination right around that energy field. So you have that right around here. You have it again as a bubble right around here, especially here in the ears. There you go. And again here with the sixth chakra, which is the third eye chakra, again, that illumination right behind those three chakras, the seventh, the sixth, seventh and sixth chakra. Okay. By the way, your ability, if you have it, I don't know, but if you do have clairaudience, it is your throat chakra. So that is connected. That intuition, I'm sorry, that ability is very much connected to your throat chakra. So you may want to, if you want to continue strengthening, you may want to continue strengthening your crown chakra. So that's your seventh chakra. Your or those could be areas that are very strong for you. Your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, and your throat chakra, because Clara audience is connected to throat chakra. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through for you. So your guides want to tell you that. I don't know. Maybe you had another question in your mind and your guides are saying here, hey, listen, there's something we want to tell you today. And this is all about your sixth senses and your abilities. Okay. Your spiritual growth here. You may be starting to see that amplify or be more specific and more accurate. Okay. So again, you can listen through on YouTube. You can hear the crown chakra frequency. You can listen to that to like 2 minutes. You could also listen to the sixth chakra. There's something here connected with the three of swords, heartache, trauma, and sorrow. We'll talk about that in a minute. But that is coming through for you here, my dear. Okay, very, very powerful reading for you. I told you that these readings, this reading for you was going to be about spiritual awareness, because it says it here, 10 of Cups. There may be something here of some sense of heartache, sorrow, trauma, grief, something here that's been difficult for you to close, that you want to close, a chapter that you want to close, maybe something having to do with regret, sadness, grief, forgiveness also here. Maybe someone actually did hurt you in some way, shape, or form. This Three of Swords is talking about this energy from the past or recent past and your ability to bounce back from that situation, circumstance, or event. Now, it doesn't have to be related to family, but it could be very well related to family or someone who's very special to you, or a situation that is very near and dear to your heart. I'm getting here messages talking about, colliding perspectives. So I'm seeing two rams locking horns here. So there could have been something about locking horns. There could be something about arguments, disagreements. There could have been a breakup, separation, or divorce connected to this matter. Okay. There could be somebody may have moved out, or someone may have told somebody to get out, whether that is get out of my life, get out of my space, get out of my fill in the blank, whatever that may be. Okay, so that is coming through for you. Your guides are telling you here that there's a period of a happiness coming in your direction. Okay, so this is something that you needed to experience. I know it sucks. Every time I say that, I always get this impression that everybody's like, yeah, this sucks. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear, something good. But there's something here that needed for you to be aware of. And they're telling me here that your intuition was right from very long ago. You may have been giving a lot of chances to a person or a situation or to experience that really didn't deserve all that focus and all that pouring of your heart. Okay. So I am getting here again that either someone was thrown out, moved out, evicted, something about relocation here with this Three of Swords. Okay, so I want to mention that for you. Now, from this downfall, from this situation, circumstance, or event, even if it has been or it may have been very painful, there's a lesson to be learned. Okay, you learned who really cares about you, who really doesn't. You understood, and you're being able to see people's intentions. Okay, and also how overpouring into other people and other experiences may not be the best for you. Or yes, you can be nice, yes, you could be generous, yes, you could be kind, but you can't lose yourself in the process of that kindness and happiness. Okay, this is talking about the 10 of Cups. There may be a period here that may be coming in your direction here. Okay, hello, Venus. By the way, Venus, I already closed the the readings. Okay, so you can remain subscribed and turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts, so when I come back on, you are the first to know, and then you could join us again. Okay, my dear. So the 10 of Cups, there's something that it was a blessing in disguise. So this situation, circumstance, or event may, as painful as it was, or may have been, was a blessing in disguise, because you do have here the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups is you will be aligning yourself back to the sense of complete fulfillment. There could be more emotional harmony here. Now you may not see it that way, it may not feel that way, because this, you could be still feeling the raw trauma of this, but eventually you will see that, rejection was a sign of angelic or divine protection. Okay, and so that things may be working out. It could have been a blessing in disguise, even though this may not have felt so at the moment in time. There could be here a connection that may be coming up, or blessings coming from above, from your guides, telling you, hey, listen, just take it easy, everything's going to work out for you, just give it some time. Okay. You also have here that I'm getting, it's interesting because I'm getting this 10 of Cups energy being like your ethereal realm, kind of like that type of energy, saying, hey, listen, we got your back. Okay. Okay, Venus. Yes, you're very welcome, my dear. Don't forget, still remain subscribed to the channel. Just turn on all those notifications, okay? As soon as I am on doing a live or there's more content to the channel, you're going to be alerted, all right? I hope to meet you next time, Venus. As well as, I think I have someone else. I have Sayantani as well as Luyanda. Thank you so much. Remain subscribed to the channel so that you guys can get a reading, but you have to turn on those notification bells. All right, KXZAY. What is your advice? By the way, Lul, Stars, Music, and Tarot, if you are here, let me know so that I can do your reading next, okay? You have knowledge. There are things that you are becoming more aware of now than no, my love, I didn't do yours yet, okay? I want you to be here so that I can connect with your energy. So just hang on. Just give me one more minute, Lul, Stars, Music, and Tarot. I'll be channeling your messages in a few, okay, my dear? So hang on tight. So KXZAY, KZ, or I mean, I think you said your name is Queen, right? Did you say your name is Queen? Was it you? Yes, Queen. There we go. Whew, much better to say Queen. Okay, so Queen, there's something here about you are discovering and uncovering. Okay, there's something about knowledge. Okay, Queen. So, knowledge, you are learning, like I said, how to deal with the situation, circumstance, event, how to pivot. You're also learning more about your spiritual growth and how to continue to develop it. I shared some things with you here in this reading that can help you with that spiritual growth. You also have here the 10 of Cups. I feel that this is your spiritual team, your ethereal realm, kind of saying, yay, you are, you're okay, we're going to help you, we got your back. And you also have here knowledge. It says an unknown journey is calling you. You may be pivoting in a new direction that's going to bring some type of happiness, okay? So your guides want you to know that. An unknown journey is calling you, and it requires new knowledge and new skills, okay? It says the universe always responds to those who seek wisdom. Spiritual growth. Your guides have a lot of messages for you in regards to how you can navigate this situation. Okay, it says, but you need to, I'm getting here, you need to focus on meditation as well. It says the universe always responds to those who seek wisdom. The right teacher will appear like destiny. For example, this is just an example, like you came across the channel, maybe you weren't even thinking about being part of the channel, you subscribed, you got a reading, and now you're learning all these techniques and tools and strategies on how to strengthen your spiritual growth. So it could be something as symbolic as that, or as serendipitous event as that. Okay. It says The right teacher will appear like destiny, leading you to a higher realm of understanding. So, Queen, I wish you the very best of luck. There you go. So you could read it yourself there. So it's very much aligned to what I was channeling from the top of the reading. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, or keep subscribed to the channel. The only thing I ask of you, Queen, is if you could please share my YouTube channel with 3 of your friends that you feel may benefit from these channeled messages on my channel. Other than that, thank you so much, Queen. I know you had certain questions in the back of your mind. I hope that this gave you some type of clarity, but definitely what came through is something that you need to know right now. Okay. You're very welcome. Up next, we have Lul Stars Music and Tarot. You are up next. For those of you who are watching, I want to thank each and every one of you. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, or take a look in the chat box. All my credential links are there. Okay. That being said, if you didn't have an opportunity to join me this time around for a reading, no worries. You are going to have another opportunity because I'm going to stay with this topic for the rest of the week. So we have, several more days to go till the week is over. So you may have more chances to do that. But here's the thing. You need to remain subscribed and you need to turn on your notification bell. And you also need to turn all notifications connected to Lexa Tarot channel. Okay, so this channel. So whenever I post new content or whenever I go live, you will get an alert automatically. And it will tell you, hey, Lexa Tarot is on, and then you can join. Okay. All right. Last but not least, we have Lul Stars Magic and Tarot. Welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that you remain subscribed to the channel. And let's see what your guides want to share with you. Remember, it may not be what you want to hear, but it may be what you need to know. So let's see what's coming through for you, okay? It's interesting because I'm getting something here. As I'm shuffling, I'm hearing clairaudiently the turning of the tides. The turning of the tides. Let's see what that may be very much connected to here in this reading. The turning of the tides. I don't know what that may be about, but let's see what comes through. The turning of the tides. You know what it reminds me of? The tables turning. There could be here something coming in your favor and you didn't expect it to. Yeah, friendship and union. This may be connected to, this may be very much connected to, listen, I'm getting the opposite of what this is saying here. So just hang on for a bit. But I'm getting something here like maybe there could be some friends that are true friends. Those are true and those are your ride and die. But there could be some people in your social circle who may not be team you all the way. Okay, whether it's your circle of friends, your circle within your job or something like that. But I'm getting here something shifting in your in your like the tables are turning here for you. Let's see what this is about. Tell me more here about Lul Stars Music and Tarot. What is this talking about here? Surrender. All right. So listen, you may have had a fallout with someone. Okay. It doesn't have to be, but you may have had a fallout with someone that was very close to you. You could have had very supportive friends, family. Okay. There could be social circles here that are very much rooting for you, but there could be something here about you disconnecting from someone or something, maybe even a group or an environment. There's something of an energy here giving me this kind of like something here, maybe feelings changed here also. It could be a change in emotion or a shift in emotion. And I feel it could have been someone that was very close to you. It could be a friend, it doesn't have to be, but it could be someone that was very close to you, and them close, there was a closeness here. But there was something that may have changed, because I heard the tables turned, okay? So something may have shifted or changed, and you may not have been very happy about the situation, circumstance, or event, but there's something here about your guide saying it's just right now at this moment in time, when in regards to that connection, whether that may be a significant other, whether that be friends, family, loved ones, or someone at work, or however this may resonate for you. You needed to surrender to that transition. You needed to surrender to that breakup, separation, or divorce, or let people go in their separate ways. There's something here about you. I don't know why this is coming through, and I'm just saying this is what's coming through. It's coming across like you are on the verge of a glow up, like something is really shifting in your energy field, like good things, and it's as if the moment this person may have left the situation, circumstance, or event, where this person may have left your energetic fields. It's like things started to boom and skyrocket, or things are going to start skyrocketing. It's interesting because I had that experience not too long ago. Okay. And the moment the energy shifted, where there was a separation there, it's like everything shifted. And so you could have had an energy vampire, or you could have had a person who was team you, but not as team you as you know how this is like. How do I explain it? Because sometimes people think that jealousy is like intentional, like someone is really like on purpose. Sometimes it's not like, sometimes people aren't conscious of the power of them wanting the glow up that you are getting, or the gifts that you have, or the skills that you have. And even though they may be your close friends, family, loved ones, they look at you and they're like, man, I wish I could fill in the blank. And so that could have been the energy here, even if this person was very close to you. And I don't feel that it's coming across as malicious to an extent, but I do feel that there's this kind of like wishing they had what you may have had. And there's something about things turning and shifting here for you. So that shift and that turn, something needed to be let go in order for something better to come in. And it may be just more better energy and better alignment, that could be the case here. There's a sense here of you surrendering to that process, situation, circumstance, or event. And because you have been able to surrender through that experience, circumstances, situation, event, then this is saying, your guides are saying, listen, follow your heart, follow your intuition. It may have been something that was difficult, it may not have been something that was easy, but it was definitely something here that your guides are kind of like giving you the thumbs up, like it was needed for whatever reason. Remember, you are never seated, and you don't know what goes through a person's mind and heart. As much as they may be a great friend, a great relative, a great sibling, there could be that quiet sense of envy, that quiet sense of jealousy, that quiet sense of wishing that they had either the skill or the materialistic glow ups that you may have. And that could have been here in the background. Okay. So there's a reason why things happen. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. And you have here door to value. What did I say? I said there's a time, there's something is coming in for you, and your guides are telling you, don't worry about what you've lost. Just keep balanced. Look at this psychic ability. You may have had your guys may have been telling you about the situation even before it happened. You may have had some gut level feelings, and then the final situation, circumstance, or event may have revealed kind of like a confirmation, validation of what you may have been may have been feeling for quite some time. But you have your door to value. So again, there's an opportunity that is slowly opening up for you. Okay, so as you're losing either people or a person or circles that no longer add value to your growth right now. You could be opening new chapters and heading in a new direction. Remember that I kept hearing clairaudiently, the tides are turning. Okay, so the tides are turning is this: something is moving in your favor, something is opening up for you, whether this be more experiences, multiple opportunities, whether it's an opportunity, whether it's more tangible compensation in regards to something, whether the abundance or prosperity is tangible or whether it's intangible, such as love, such as self-love, the gift of time, the gift of being able to, again, connect with your heart's desires here. Okay, there could be something of a lucrative opportunity. There could also be something about a second job or a second hobby, creating some type of stability, like monetary stability, or something here about creating or securing your financial assets here. You may be either moving to a new job, or you may be starting a new role, or there may be like a second job that or a second stream of income. It doesn't have to, but it could be a second stream of income here. But it's coming through here with this door to value. So there may be some type of lucrative opportunity or something that you may be benefiting here. You also have the yin yang. So being able for you to lean into your yin energy as well as your yang energy, that's going to be very important here for you. Okay, so being able for you to lean on both your intuition as well as your action. Remember, yang energy is action, is putting things into action. So just because you are, or just because you may be surrendering yourself to the process of things working out for you, there is a part of you needing to, to do your due diligence. Okay, doing the effort, putting in the work, the tangible 3D work, so that things can, again, so the tides can turn. Okay, so that is coming here for you. Your guides may be saying here for you as well that there may be sign, symbol, synchronicities that may be coming in your direction. Something as easy as, double digits. It doesn't have to be double digits, but it could be angel numbers: 111, 222, 666, 777, 000. It could also be mirror numbers like 2112, 75, 50, 57, like angel numbers, but reversed here. Like it could be, 2 digits. It could be you seeing your birthday. It could be you seeing, something like that. They could be talking to you in ways that may require for you to just, keep an open heart and an open mind and surrender to being able to spot those moments. Okay. I'm also hearing here that whatever it is that you are wishing, praying, desiring, and calling in, they're listening to either your prayers or your in invocations or your mantras or whatever this may be here for you. Okay, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you here. Stars, music, and tarot. Let's see what else, and then I'm going to give you some advice, and then of course we're going to end the reading. Don't forget, little stars, for you to continue to be subscribed to the channel so that you can experience more of these channeled messages as well as the content on my YouTube channel. Okay, that being said, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you, and then we're going to give you some advice. You have here the Emperor. What did I say? You are rising to the occasion, my dear. There's going to be an opportunity sooner or later. And by the way, Pentacles is a slow moving energy, so this may take some time, but there may be something here about you meeting someone or connecting with someone that may help you gain this momentum or open this opportunity. This person may be an Aries, or if you are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this is obviously talking to you. I'm not just talking about your sun sign. Your sun sign may be one of them, but there could be other placements on your astrological natal chart that could be connected to a fire sign. Now, what I do want to mention is the next fire sign that's coming down the pipeline here in regards to the next astrological sign is Leo. So something here may be connected to Leo season. This could be July or August. Okay, so there could be here some connection here of maybe a small improvement or a small step or a small opening that could be coming up around that Leo season. Okay, so you do have here the Emperor. Don't get caught up in your head, because that is only that could only create challenges and obstacles, because wherever your mind goes, energy flows. So you don't want the energy to be flowing in the Eight of Swords, because Eight of Swords is you, in a way, creating or feeling trapped in your own head by worrying, by stressing, by limiting yourself to some self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. So you don't want this energy in your energy field, especially if you're praying for something, wishing for something, manifesting something, because this creates more obstacles. Remember, what you think about, you bring about. So if you're thinking this, you're going to bring more of this energy. What you want to do is you want to open yourself up to surrender, to believe, and to say to yourself, the universe is co-creating with me. So I have nothing to worry about. Okay. Things are coming in your direction. You may be called into a higher position. There may be something here having to do with work. You may kind of move up the ladder of success. You may be in a managerial or leadership type of, job or career or, role. Or if not, there could be something about you that is strikingly as a natural born leader. So if you do start somewhere, especially if this is work related, if you start somewhere at an entry level, you are very much, have the ability to climb the ladder of success very quickly with this Emperor. Of course, with work, stability, patience, and consistency. So a lot of, consistent effort, you can definitely move up climb the ladder of success here with the Emperor. Now remember, the Emperor is not a king and it's not a queen, but it's definitely someone who has earned their seat at the Emperor chair. So this is telling you there is this possibility in the near future that your guides want to tell you, don't worry so much about what you're not seeing or what is not moving right now. Continue to have a strong connection with your angelic realm, or with the ethereal realm. Even people who have crossed over in your family, kind of, asking them for a little bit of nudge and help here. And that is going to bring you to a place where, again, you are leaning into your yin energy, which is allowing yourself to go with the flow and to surrender. Okay. But also here, you are very much aware that it's going to take effort, consistent effort, resources, and work in order for you to consistently show that you are this Emperor. Okay. Now, remember, fire energy is yang energy, and yang energy is action. So you have both action and go with the flow together. There's going to be moments that you need to continue to have your strong faith and strong determination that, your guides are listening, that your prayers and your, there you go. That just popped out of the deck there. You have refocus. There may be times you may get a little sad and depressed and allow your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs to jump in. Okay, but you can't. Don't fall into this trap. This is a trap. This is a mental trap. Okay, so the more you think about this, the more you worry about this, the more of this you're going to get. So we don't want that in the energy field. All of this here is beautiful energy. So we want to continue in this positive mindset, but you got to have faith and you got to believe, and you got to also do the work consistently. You also have here refocus. It says when the target becomes blurry, there you go. When the target becomes blurry, and it becomes blurry when you start, stressing yourself out about something, or you start doubting yourself. Okay, that self-doubt is going to eat at you. So we want the tides to turn. And that may be here why this reading, I was hearing that at the top of the reading, because you may be in this energy right now from time to time. And this is talking about, we want zero time in this energy. So we want to forget about this energy. We want you to refocus. Okay. So your guides are saying when the target becomes blurry, the universe reminds you to refocus and reconnect with your original intention. And what is your original intention? Whatever it is that you are putting power and intention to, that heart's desire that you want to see. And always make sure that when you are manifesting, you always say, may it be in the highest good for me. Okay. So let this be shown and let this come out if it's in the highest good, okay, for myself. If it's in my highest good and intention, then let me get it. Because you never want something forced, or you don't want something that really is just going to bring more problems than anything else, right? So again, the highest good is going to be always important to call through. It says you are called to clear away distractions and concentrate on what truly matters. With clear focus, the path ahead will also become clearer. Not only will it become clearer, but I also feel that it's going to be becoming here even more abundant and more prosperous. Again, I'm getting here baby steps and with time. But listen, all in all, this is a beautiful reading your guides have shared with you. Okay, so again, look forward. Don't stress about the future, but again, keep your focus on that goal. That being said, Lulu stars and Lul stars, music, and tarot. I hope these messages have been beneficial for you. I hope your guides have given you the insight that you need in order for whatever has been on your mind, for it to clear up and for you to see some type of insight here. I hope that you continue to stay subscribed to the channel and make sure that you turn on all notification alerts and all notification bells here connected to the channel. I hope that this has been beneficial for you. And don't forget, okay, if you can, please share with 3 of your closest friends my YouTube channel and let them know where you got this beautiful reading. And of course, if it resonates, and actually, let me see what it says here because I haven't been seeing. It says, yes, Queen, thank you so much. No, Lul, okay. It says, I'm here, love. Yes, that's true. A close friend. I'm praying for it. Amen. I needed this. Thank you so much. So much and me needed this. All right, awesome. So it sounds like this has been very much of a validation confirmation for you. So thank you so much, little stars. And don't forget to share my YouTube channel with 3 of your closest friends. And I hope to see you soon. Take care. And for all of you who are watching, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Let's get to our next milestone. And our next milestone is 2K. Thank you so much. And I love you guys. Bye-bye.